Say, man, it's Street Top Radio LA.
My little form is the Betty on. Niggas want smoke, I got plenty guns. Niggas want smoke, I got heavy on. Run down on a nigga with the Chevy on.
Hey, what it do? Street Talk Radio LA, that we are broadcasting live via Los Angeles, California, coming through live in Baltimore, Maryland, man. We going coast to coast, man. Y'all gonna catch us in another state soon. Make sure y'all stay tuned, man. Hey, long live PJ. It's Taco Tuesdays. Every Tuesday, we always dedicating the show to my boy PJ. Long live little PJ 21. Long live Meatball. Long live all the fallen. You know what I'm saying? I want to thank everybody for tuning in. I want to thank people for coming in to my show. Thank you for my people out there on YouTube, StreamYard. I appreciate you guys, Anchor, Spotify. Thank you guys for always tapping in with me. It's a new adventure. This is a new thing that I'm doing. I'm doing this solo dolo. You know what I'm saying? We got some wonderful topics for you for today. But before we get into my topics, let's go to commercial break. Chuck, it's on you.
Yeah. Say, man, it's Street Top Radio LA.
I get all my inspiration is like from traveling, talking with people. Like I said, the smallest thing can spark a song. During the pandemic, I just spent a whole lot of time self-reflecting, you know, being way more self-aware, more self-analytical, more self-critical. I would say, because like when you by yourself, I feel like alone time is like the most productive time for self-growth, because you're able to be 100% honest with yourself. I'm like, no, we gotta go to Africa. I've been talking about that shit. Yep. Nigga, let's just do it. Let's catch the jet over there. Yeah. Nah, fuck. We getting on the commercial.
Okay, but still, nigga, I mean, shit.
Nigga, jet to Africa? Nigga, that's like 150.
Street Top Radio LA, man. I appreciate you guys tapping in each and every Tuesday to my show. Make sure y'all follow me on my YouTube channel. That's Tree Top Radio LA, or you can space it out, Tree Top Radio LA. You can follow, like, subscribe, and share. Every time I go live, you'll get a notification. I do marketing for artists, brands, and businesses. You can contact me on my Instagram page. That's Tree Top Radio. That's Tree Top _Radio LA. Make sure y'all holler at me, man. I got good deals. I do video editing as well. I do photography for any type of events. Just let me know.
Yay! Thank you. Hey, where my audience at? That's right. Hey, I put my heart, my dedication, my love into my commercials, so I appreciate you guys. You know, always tuning in, always giving me support, and always giving me love. Shout out to my future sponsors, you feel me? That's going to be coming in by the boatloads, so your girl can be getting paid off this, you feel me? Now, you know, each and every show on Tuesday, I always talk about my Black inventions. You know what I'm saying? My Black inventors as well. You feel me? We doing the setup a little different, man. We relocate into another state soon. So, you know, if you hear a little echo in the background, that's because, you know, we about to head out. You feel me? So this is 1001 Black inventions. This is by Pinpoints and Company, located in Southeast. Shout out to Southeast. 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 Come on, throw the claps up. Southeast. 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 Shout out to my hood, baby. Southeast, Capitol Heights, Big 41. Yeah. Long live Dino De Niro. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? Shout out to my future sponsor. I don't gangbang, but I'm a hood stubber. You understand me? Gotta let them know something. I want to shout out to everybody tuning in, man, on my show. Shout out to my people out there on YouTube, Spotify, StreamYard. I appreciate y'all. So we're going to get into these Black inventors. Dang, I had the spot. I had the page that I stopped at. Okay, here we go. Black people. Niggas is always unorganized. All right. So for the first invention, right, we have Brace yourself. With my hand claps, hey Chuck, can you play the hand claps for me? My boy right there. That's my boy. Give him the extra hand claps, please. Just give him hand claps. Come on. That's what I'm talking about. Okay, so the first invention. All right. So the first invention is fungus. Now I ain't talking about the fungus in between your toes because you don't be washing your feet. Okay. I'm talking about fungus that actually help the world, the plants, actually help your body because it's bacteria in your body already. So my boy, Dr. Carver, George Washington Carver, again, back with another invention. If y'all don't know, my man, George Washington Carver, he invented a couple things. Some things that I remember from my readings, he invented milk using cashews so that for my people that's lactose intolerant like me, but don't like to follow the rules and still want to eat dairy and be farting, your stomach be tight and messed up, don't worry. We got our non-milk products, but still give you that milk feel. That's the cashews that he made. He also did the peanuts. He made the peanuts, and he also did the DYE. So that's a type of fabric, a type of like material, coloring that you use in your fabric. Some more healthier way. And when this pandemic kicked off, a lot of the CDC people was telling people if you want to make homemade masks, use dye, type material. So fungus was invented by George Washington Carver in the 1890s. The reference is Black Pioneers of Science and Invention. Lewis Harper, 1970, The Man Who Overcame Eliot, 1971. Dr. Carver categorized and collected 20,000 specimens. Could you imagine? Could you imagine collecting 20,000 specimens of fucking fungus? I know that nigga caught something. Oh, I'm sorry. Y'all, I'm trying to work on my cursing because I got older people, my mother, you know what I'm saying, watching my show. I got other older people that may want to give me some money and they can't take the cursing that's coming out my young mouth, but they can take the cursing that come out their old mouth. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. But I'm going to work on my cursing. I only said one curse word for today. Okay, give me a hand clap. Thank you. Because I curse. Let me tell y'all, all my life I wanted to curse. All my life, I'm not kidding. I used to practice on how to curse. I used to line the curse words up. I used to be, okay, for my older people that's listening, I'm about to go ham right now. I gotta say what I used to say. I used to be like, shit, motherfucker, asshole, motherfucker. Shit, motherfucker. I'd be like, I'm gonna say all them curse words. But now I'm getting older, I realize when you say a lot of curse words, that means you lack what, people? Intelligence. That's right. Big shout out to my cousin Nene. Shout out to Nene. Now I want you whip. Now I want you Nene. Now I want you whip. Now I want you Nene. Yeah. Okay. Hey, Jeffrey, I think my man at the door, he about to come in. He about to come in at the door. Let's go ahead and let my man in. Hey, Black Hole Man, come on in, bro. I'm in the back. You know what I'm saying? Hey, I'm in the pool room.
Yeah, let me in this motherfucker.
Let's go. We in this bitch. Oh, I'm sorry, y'all. I'm sorry. We in there. I'm trying to work on my person, Black Hole Man.
We have arrived at the location. You feel me? Come on. We in there.
We going global to global. You know what I'm saying? We ain't in one specific location. We everywhere, nigga. We omnipresent, nigga.
Yeah,
we like that. You feel me? So right now, I'm gonna put you back in backstage. I'm gonna finish giving my my Black History inventions. I'm gonna bring you back, okay?
For sure.
All right. Now, okay. So I'm sorry. That was the homie. It's the co-host. Shout out to Black Hole Man. Give a hand clap. Live, Los Angeles, California. He is the Black Elote Man. I don't know if my people in the DMV, in the listening world, in the YouTube world, if you don't know what an elote is, you got to head to LA. You got to ask for the Black Corn Man, and he going to hook you up with the best corn on a stick you ever had in your life. I swear to God. Okay, I'm sorry. I just got triggered by his corn. Whoa, pause. Wait a minute. Throw the hand claps. Not like that. No hetero, okay? You guys are sick. No hetero. Okay, so Dr. Carver categorized and collected 20,000 specimens of fungi to create hybrid fruits. Did this man just use fungi to create fruits? So Dr. Carver used fungi to create hybrid fruits and plants and plants immune to fungus attacks. Remember I told y'all in the beginning? See, I know my stuff. Fungi help the plants and shit. You know what I'm saying? And the plants in turn help you. I'm sorry, that's curse word number 3. We're gonna put that in the jar. Put that in the jar. If I curse again, they're gonna throw the gunshots. Y'all gonna clap because they're gonna shoot me? What is going on? Okay, so Dr. Carver created hybrid fruits and plants immune to fungus attacks. His work saved thousands of acres of crops from ruin in the U.S. and abroad. But guess what the colonizers don't want us to know? This information. But guess what I'm doing? Giving it to y'all because we like that. Throw a hand clap. We invented this world, not Christopher Columbus. That nigga ain't discovered shit, but it's asshole. And we probably helped them discover that shit. You feel me? White people got the game fucked up thinking they invented. We was here first. We were part of the 12 tribes, my black people. And there's no such thing as Indians. It's indigenous. Indians are the people that died on their head. We are native indigenous. Don't be having a white man call the people Indians. We indigenous. That's why they're trying to genocide. And let me tell you, I'm sorry, I'm going off on a tangent. I'm sorry. I'm gonna get back to it. But let me tell y'all something. Don't y'all let these white people tell y'all about y'all history, because history is what? His story. Well, throw the hand claps. We're not telling his story over here. We're telling our story. We've been here. God's skin was brown. His hair was wool. Look at this. Wool, nigga. I'm God. God in me, God in you. We God-like. You feel me? Okay, we're going to get back to it. Okay, fuses. It's another invention. I was like, damn, my man invented fuses. So not only is he out here, the black man helped the world with fruit using fungus, nigga. He invented fuses. For my people that is tech savvy, fuses help the things that help prevent your like laptop or your car from blowing out. So the patent is $395. I'm sorry, and Dr. Carver didn't invent that, but the contributor is Granville T. Woods. Woods invented a device that was the forerunner to all modern day mechanisms used to prevent electrical circuits from overloading. You know what I'm saying? That's the black man. Did that. All right, my last invention before Black Corn Man come from the back. You know what I'm saying? He always making moves, busting sales. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna call out to him. Hey, Jeffrey, go get my man. Okay, he about to come in shortly. Okay. So the last invention is the gas mask. This is invented by Garrett A. Morgan on October 13, 1914. So the gas mask now in our generation is used to smoke actual ZA. You know what I'm saying? Not gas that prevents you from choking, but the ZA that gets your mind high. You know what I'm saying? They use the mask. They're using Garrett A. Morgan mask the wrong way. These niggas getting high with it. But back in the day, you know what I'm saying? And with the firefighters, they use it too. So Garrett A. Morgan invented the gas mask. That's to create the fumes from it going inside your lungs and killing yourself. Okay. There's my man, Black Corn Man, back in the building. Black Corn Man, what it do, bruh?
Man, we on a short little period of time. We on a lunch break from the 9 to 5.
Oh, you on the lunch break? Okay, homie. Let's get into it. But if you got to dip out on the lunch break, I don't want to stop that money flow, but we're going to get into it.
Well, we're going to eat anyways. They're going to wait. This job don't give a fuck. My boss then just gave me some weed, then snuck me some weed from another employee. Come on now.
Come on, throw the hand clap. My man lit out here. My man Boston got the tree. Gave it to my man. You good. We staying in here, man. We good. All right, now before we get into my topic, which is Black financial literacy, I'm gonna read my story. Black Corn Man, I'm gonna mute your mic. Okay. So the title of my story today, this is a short story that we're gonna be doing, and the title of the story is called "Work It Out." All right, man. It's almost that time. And shit. I worked my ass off, and now I'm gonna have enough money to go back to school. This going back to school shit is for me. You feel me? The money feel good. Me working for it feel good. Sometimes when I think about how I work, I get nervous because I don't want to mess up in school. This semester when I go back, trust, I'm gonna be on my grind and do what I gotta do. And no, I'm still gonna pledge Delta. I can't wait to shock the shit out of other people. I just been commercial break.
Yeah. Say, man, it's Street Top Radio LA.
Huh? I know. I'm sorry. I canceled the story. I was fucking up. I realized I can't read the story with my glasses on. So we just gonna go ahead and get into the top. Oh, my man is muted. Let me unmute my man. Okay.
Wait, why was the story? I was tuned in with the story. What
Are you tuned in?
mean?
Okay. I'm gonna go back to the story. I felt like I was messing up. I should take my glasses off and read it. Let me take my glasses off and read it, and then put them back on. Okay. Let me mute you back.
Whatever makes you comfortable.
All right. It was a good story. So I'm gonna start over. All right. Let me start over. All right. Man, it's almost that time and shit. I worked my ass off, and now I got enough money to go back to school. This is my money, and it feels good to tell people you paid for your own semester. And when I go back, trust I'm gonna be grinding. You feel me? I'm gonna be grinding. I gotta do what I gotta do. And I'm gonna still pledge Delta. I can't wait to shock the shit out of people. I can. You feel me? I'm through with Keisha though. Keisha be playing with me. Keisha be tripping. Whole time I just been going along with this bullshit she been giving me, and I'm like, fuck that shit. She find herself by herself. Yesterday, that's why yesterday I had pushed the shit out this white man because I was getting off the metro, and my man seen me walking whole time though, and then gonna stop in front of me loafing hard in the morning. I said, nigga, if you don't get the fuck out my way, push me. Push him out my way. He got out my way. I got one more day at the zoo, and I can't wait either. Well, let me get dressed for work. Till next time. All right, that was my story. Hope y'all liked it. Hope y'all like his little, little short story. Okay, we're gonna get into our topic for today. Let me put my glasses back on so I can feel invisible now. All right, now the topic for today is Black financial responsibility. Now, the purpose of this episode is to spotlight and create a cognitive discussion on Black financial responsibility in our community. One of my goals for this episode is to create conversation on why being financially responsible in our community, in our Black and Brown community, is in our Black and Brown culture isn't taught to us by starting at pre-K. Being financially aware and knowing the power of credit and investing is the key to our financial freedom. In this era, our generation values material things and what money can buy instead of placing the value on stocks, assets, and credit. Without credit or having bad credit, you don't exist in our society. What you feel about that, Black Home Man?
I think it's true.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Because a lot of times in our generation, we're not taught about, credit, having good credit. Or if we taught about credit, they just say, don't get no credit cards. It'll fuck your credit up. And that's the.
I still don't got no credit cards right now to this day.
Yeah. Because that's the type of knowledge that our parents and in our culture, that's just what's given to us. They don't give us the reason why. They just say, don't get that credit card. It's gonna mess your credit up. You ain't gonna be able to get nothing. But they didn't tell you that not having credit is just as bad as having bad credit. You know what I'm saying?
What they should have told us was that they fucked up their credit, so they thought we were gonna fuck up ours.
Throw the hand class. They fucked up their credit, so they fucked up ours, putting the shit in our name.
Yeah.
Fucked up. Let me get for my people that don't understand what financial responsibility is. It refers to the process of managing money and other similar assets in a way that is considered productive and is also in the best interest of the individual or the family or the business company. So that's a perfect example for financial responsibility, like what you got going on, Black Home Man. Right now, you got a couple of businesses that you have to be financially responsible for. You have to make sure that you are taking in the inventory, getting the best stuff, but for a good price. You know what I'm saying? You got to make sure that you're not spending your profit, you're saving your profit, and you're using the extra money to get more products so that, eventually along down the line, you'll already have your cash flow going, so you don't have to worry about not spending you know, the money that you're supposed to be benefiting from your company,
Yes,
right?
definitely. I mean, right now, all the money is going back into the company. There is no real profit because of what's being spent. It's all going back into the company so that, and also I'm doing it, like you said, I'm trying to do a lot of different things with my money right now as a company.
Right.
So it's going in to do a lot of different endeavors but it's all going back. So there's nothing from my pocket from it right now. But that's okay because
You
I'm trying to build
investing.
something different. Yeah.
Yeah, and
I'm
you
investing in
investing.
myself and in my business and in my
Right.
future.
And in your future. And sometimes when you're investing in yourself and in your future, you're not going to see the profit up front. Even if you are seeing a profit, it's going to be like, you know what I'm saying? It's not going to be what you think it's supposed to be because you got to, you know, kind of build your clientele. You got to create a buzz, you know what I'm saying, for yourself. Now, for my people that, I thank you again for my people that's tuning out there, YouTube, StreamYard, Anchor, Spotify. We appreciate y'all always tapping and showing us love. But before we can really get into Black financial responsibility, Black Corn Man, we got to first take a look at and pay close attention to the last 5 decades, right? So in the last 5 decades, this is the type of research that I was doing. This is the research that I got. So in the last 5 decades, the Black community has had a limited access to building wealth for their generations. That's problem number one. Problem number one, we have had limited access to being able to generate and create wealth as opposed to our colonizer counterparts. You know what I'm saying? And ways that they keep us
Yes, we haven't
from,
had that.
yeah, and the ways that they limit us access through building generational wealth is through banking, through credit. You feel me? Through loans.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
loans is a big
saying?
one.
The loans is
Redlining.
the big one.
It's
Redlining.
crazy how much. It's crazy how much shit they do too. Like, goddamn.
They be doing some fucked up shit. Make you want to shoot their ass. Get the eyes.
Experimentation, yep.
Oh God.
Experimentation, all kind of shit.
Right. Now, in my research, I took a closer look at wealth in America and I noticed a big gap due to race. Now, this is in my research, this is before COVID-19, the pandemic. In 2019, the Black poverty rate was more than double the white poverty rate in the US, roughly 22% compared to 9% respectively, as reported by the Kaiser Family Foundation. Now, could you imagine 22% are in poverty? Black people. It's Black people now. Now, people like to say this is not a
What's
black and
crazy
white
is it's
thing.
double.
Huh?
Yeah, what's crazy is it's double the amount that they have in poverty. And you would think if y'all been doing this shit for the longest time, y'all would be more. Y'all should be somewhere in a harder
Right.
spot if there's more of y'all in this.
Right, man. So if it's more entrepreneurs and more people, that's what you're saying. If it's more entrepreneurs and more people, young people trying to work, we wouldn't have a staggering number like 22%.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
I think
and,
it'll be awesome.
right. You think it'll be lower, right? But it's
Yeah,
not. This is in 2019. This is 2 years ago now.
it's
Now,
current as fuck.
that's current as fuck. You know what I'm saying? So that's crazy. Now, the average white family's wealth is 8 times higher than the wealth of an average black family, according to the Federal Reserve. Can you imagine? 8 times?
And that's just
8,
average. Damn, that's crazy. Oh,
8 times, bro. So that means for real, that means if they are more wealthier 8 times than black people, that means black people actually gotta rob, steal, kill. You know, we gotta hustle, nigga. You know what I'm saying? We gotta do all the now I take that back. You know, I be kidding y'all. I don't want cancel culture coming when my podcast blow up. They find this show and they be like, you told black
yeah,
people to kill, steal. No, I'm just being exaggerated. But what I'm saying is we gotta work extra hard. You feel me? We
yeah.
gotta do extra just to get a plate at the white man table. That's because we want a plate at the white man table. Now, if we wake up and use
That's
our
true
third
too.
eye, you know what I'm saying? We'll realize, because I talked about this in my other show, we got to create our own table. You know what I'm saying? And know if we want to be beneficial to our race and to our culture, we can't be wanting to sit at the white man table because the white man already got his plates. He already got his guests. He ain't making no exceptions for his guests. It is who it is. And if you don't like it, bitch,
Reservations are full at the White Table Inn.
reservations are full, man. No, you can't even get in it, actually. This shit just cut off. So that means black people gotta work extra hard. Huh?
I was
What'd you
gonna
say?
say we kind of fearful. We fearful of starting our own shit. That's why it's work.
You think it's fear or you think it's laziness? Because I feel like we lazy. Not all black people,
I feel like
but the young
it's
people in this
fear.
generation. You said scared? You might be scared too. I say scared. What you think? What you think we scared of? What, the risk of failing?
Yep, that risk, right?
That risk. So failing
I
is
feel like
why we
that'd be our
stand still.
biggest.
That's our biggest downfall.
Yeah, because our family tells us to get a
Yeah.
regular job.
Oh, fear because our
Shit,
family tells us to
that's
get a
personally
regular job.
Yeah, to be stable.
What'd you say? What'd you say, black woman?
No, yeah, exactly. That was right. That's it right there. Because our family. That's why I'm sitting at the lunch break on the 9 to 5 right now.
Right, because you got your family. Like, man, don't be just depending on your side hustles. You gotta make sure you eating, feeding the family, feed the, you know, they don't chase your dreams all the
The
way.
children.
Semi chase your dreams. They be like, semi chase your dreams. Don't do it all the way because you might fail. You don't want to fail because you got kids or you got responsibilities. You feel me? So they try to scare us and
Yep.
shit. Yep. And my manager just telling me it be our own family that produce fear in us when it comes to,
Yep.
us elevating and, going outside of what people are used to. And even in my case too, because podcasting, I always wanted to do this. Even in high school, I was a radio host, very popular, did the morning and afternoon announcements. And when I got to college, I was like, shit, I'm going to do this as a career. But when you think about it in the grand scheme of things, you know what I'm saying? This is like a builder, it's not going to generate a whole lot of income immediately. You got to kind of like build it, like what you're doing with your company. You got to build it and create the buzz and create the market for it.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? And then it'll happen. But still, you chasing your dreams. We out here chasing our dreams. We not, and we still, we still following, the laws of the land a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Because we still got to eat. We got to have a roof over our heads and our family heads. But I mean, we at least we out here breaking the cycle of not being scared. Because we're not scared. We out here, chasing our dreams, doing what we love,
We
Now,
definitely not scared. But what I do want to say,
yeah,
is
go
that
ahead.
we, we gotta start.
Let a nigga in, knock, knock, bitch. It's like
No, but we gotta start focusing on fucking like improving our education on certain shit. Not some. It don't always gotta be going back to school, but I'm actually looking into going back to school just because sometimes that degree gonna do exactly what you want it to do and shit like that.
exactly.
But education of ourselves just in whatever area we want to do, like especially with the internet now, you can literally almost look up anything you trying to learn and fucking get on
Right.
your P's and Q's about it, see a video about it, see some shit about it. And that little fucking better in your mind is gonna allow you to see, other shit, meet other people, see other options of shit that you can get into. That's like
Right.
it's not always whatever you thought your path was gonna be. You may have just been on that to meet somebody else to do something totally different and shit like that.
Exactly. It's just like a stepping stone because our story was already written. So if you doing what's necessary in your life, then it's already going to align itself with what you need, what you got, what was already written for you to do. You know what I'm saying? You just gotta, keep connecting. Like networking is your network. And I don't know if you
Yeah.
heard that. I heard that a
It's a
lot when I was growing up. Yeah,
it's a
network
fact.
is your network for
Oh my God.
real.
It's a
Throw the
fact.
hand clap. Throw the hand clap.
Drop some balloons for that motherfucker. Where the confetti in this bitch? God
Throw
damn,
the
that's
confetti. Let's go 3 hand claps. Let's go. Let's go. Your network, for my people out there tuning in to YouTube, Spotify, Anchor, StreamYard, your network is your net worth. You feel me? Because it's not sometimes, and this is what I've learned. It's not about what you actually know.
Yep.
It's who the fuck you know.
Yep.
Because if you know people that can put you in position, right? Boom. Let me get you talk. You holler at them. You network with them. Boom. I need this favor. Boom. You in there. Now you using your brain. You use your mind because you was already smart. But it wasn't about the smartness with your network because you connected. You know what I'm saying? So if you connecting and moving right and not trying to scam motherfuckers and not trying, stay up out the way, you're gonna be good. Now I want to give my people. Now you can and you can give some extra additional ones too. But I have 8 ways to become financially responsible. 8. Now,
Okay.
if you have any additional ones, or if you want to correct me in any way, go on in. I'm gonna let you in.
Damn,
Go ahead, Black.
my lunch over.
Your lunch over. Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Well, Black Corn Man lunch over, y'all. We're gonna give him the farewell.
Thanks
And
for having me. You know I love being here.
give your business Instagram page and your website so people can shop.
Just go to the website. On the website, it got the Instagram, blackcornman.com. Blackcornman.com. Buy
Blackcornman.com.
some, buy some, buy some.
Buy something, buy some, buy some. All right, man. We don't want you getting in trouble on your break. We appreciate you, brother.
And get some crypto.
And get some crypto. That was my man, Black Corn Man. Let's throw the hand claps on for him. Hand claps. Always a pleasure when my man can give me some of his time while he's working, grinding. You feel me? Now, back to what I was saying, that there's some other factors that contribute to the wealth gap in our society. Now, some other factors that contribute to the wealth gap is going to be systematic inequality, right? So when you're dealing with systematic inequality, that's dealing with the system. That's dealing how there's instilled racism in a system that prevents Black people from elevating up. You know what I'm saying? Or if they elevate up, they have to go through all these loops and obstacles just to get a place at the table, at the white man's table, because that's all we want. I'm sorry again. I'm digressing. I'm digressing again. Y'all might cancel me for saying this. I'm sorry. But I really honestly feel like this is my personal opinion. You know what I'm saying? This is Big Homie Smile's personal opinion. TTRLA does not stand by Big Homie Smile's personal opinion because TTRLA is a separate entity. It's a brand. Okay? My man, you give me a thumbs up. You're doing right because you be saying some wild shit. Okay, so this is my personal opinion, though. You feel me? Throw the hand clap. Throw the hand clap. This was sponsored by Kato's Birthday Bash. Get you some Chardonnay. Okay, now I like when my manager does like this in the background. That means I'm doing good, y'all. Okay, so this is what I was gonna say before I get back to what I'm gonna talk about. Now, this is my personal opinion. I honestly feel like as a culture, Black people kind of messed up desegregating. We messed up. Now let me tell you why. Right? When we were segregated, we owned more. Listen, let me throw the hand clap, okay? Because y'all not understanding. We owned more when we were segregated, okay? We had more realty when we were segregated. Less crime in the community when we segregated. In our own community, less crime. Our kids being fed. We got after school programs. We got breakfast programs. The Black Panthers coming through. You know what I'm saying? Fred Hampton coming through. Shout out to Fred Hampton. He was the inspiration behind my tattoo. You know what I'm saying? Y'all can't see it. Let me turn it around. I don't know if y'all can see it. For my people out there in the YouTube that's visually looking at me, y'all definitely can't see it. So it's just a fist, my hand in a fist, and it says I am revolution. That's a Fred Hampton forum I went to with my professor who was a Black Panther, Tekla Johnson. Shout out to Dr. Tekla Johnson at JCSU. JCSU, you know. Okay, you know, HBCU grad. Gotta do my little call, you feel me? Now, when we desegregated though, guess what we lost? All that. White man stole all, and the white man get paid for all of that. You know what I'm saying? They got all that. Now we trying to rebuild. You know what I'm saying? We trying to get back. It's hard because we allowed the white people to say, without us, y'all nothing. But we've been the shit without them. Throw the hand claps. Throw the hand claps. Throw the double hand claps. You know what I'm saying? You don't need y'all, white people. Y'all need us, okay? Now, back to the topic at hand, because I would get distracted and I start going off and saying crazy stuff. Now I want to go there. Okay, so I talked about systematic equality. The next one we got that creates a gap in the wealth department, you know what I'm saying, is going to be the lack of financial literacy. That's why I'm here doing a show on what, people? Black financial responsibility. A lot of times we fall short in our own community because we're teaching stigmas to our generations. This is what we're doing, right? So for all, I know a lot of black people, a lot of Hispanic people, you know what I'm saying? And all of them have told me the same thing. I was told, don't get no credit cards, gonna mess your credit up. You know, just get a house, get a car. I was taught that, you know, you should get a car, make your payments on time. But I wasn't really given, I learned all my financial literacy when I sold cars, to be honest with you. When I sold cars, that's when I got all my knowledge. I ain't getting no offense to my parents out there. I'm not trying to offend my mother. If she tuned in, I'm not trying to offend you, okay? I was not taught how to be financially responsible as a youngster. And I think that is impactful and that is necessary when you're dealing with black people in general, because if you don't have the financial literacy, you don't know about assets, you don't know about investing, you don't know about, you know, when you go to your job and when you invest in your job, I don't want to say the name because I don't really know the name of it, but when you go invest in your job, they're like, you want to take out 3% from your check that goes to your RAI something, goes to like an account for when you retire, you know what I'm saying, and they'll match it. These are things that we actually need to be taught. We need to be taught about good credit scores. We need to be taught about credit lines. For my people out there that have businesses, it's always good, and this is what I'm learning from the white man. So shout out to y'all, because I learned this from y'all. So you never want to use your money when you're doing business things, right? You want to use other people's money. OPP, other people money. Oh, OPM, throw the hand clap. Other people's money, not other, because I'm from the DMV, from Capitol Heights, Big 41, Little Southeast, you know what I'm saying? Normally, we say other. We don't say other. My mouth don't even form that right. So other people money. You want to use other people money. You feel me? So in order to do that, when you think about credit line, in order to even get a credit line, you have to have established credit, right? So when you establish your credit, you want to make sure that you're paying things on time. You want to make sure that, you know, nothing is, you know, late payments, all good payments. Because when you try to get business credit, you can use that credit, you know, to do other things, to put into other investments. And if you keep making good payments on your business investment, you can multiply that one time. Now, I'm going to give y'all a trick. If you invest, if you have a person and y'all take, if you have 5 people, right, and each one of y'all take out a personal loan of, let's say, $10,000. Y'all all hold that $10,000 for 1 year. Then y'all take that money, you know, pay the bank back. Guess what they're going to do? They're going to give y'all $1 million loan. Guess what y'all can use that $1 million loan for? Buy apartment complexes. You feel me? So this is just a little knowledge. I ain't going to get too deep in there because I need my financial advisor here to kind of help me. But I wasn't able to get her on the show today. But shout out to Caroline, and I'm praying for your family. Speedy recovery. Now, the next one that we have is going to be high default rates on student loans. Hello, let me throw the hand claps for that one. Let's throw this one too. Dog. The white man done scammed us all. All black people that is listening to my voice right now. And if you're driving in the car, I done shot you this link via Instagram or via text message. I said, hey, look, check out my show. And y'all get to this part of the show, I need y'all to throw y'all fist in the air if y'all owe like shit with student loans. Because that's another downfall, you know what I'm saying? Default on student loans. Now, me personally, when I tell y'all this number that I owe for student loans, y'all, Y'all gonna be like, how in the fuck? How? Oh, I'm sorry. I ain't mean to say the F word, but it's crazy. I owe like $250,000, nigga. I owe $250,000 in student loans, and I ain't paying the motherfucking thing. You feel me? Fuck him. Fuck him. Fuck him. I'm sorry. My two days. My bad, mom. My bad. But I'm not. I ain't got $250,000. I was just trying to get my education. It took me an extra year. Shout out to sponsored by Armida Cato's birthday bash. Ain't my mom so pretty, y'all? This is her personal wine. You know what I'm saying? I always go to her house and freeload and take as much as she's willing to give. Isn't that like kids? Little crumb snatchers. Fuck, it's just some crumb snackers. And I get distracted real quick. I'm so sorry, y'all. Let me take a sip. Ooh, spicy. Now, I talked about lack of financial literacy. We got the high default on student loan rates. We're going to put that fist up in the air. I owe $250,000, nigga. That's 200,000 of them. I'm like, damn. I really just went to college and got life experiences. Now, if I decide I want to go back and get my master's, of course, I'm going to be more focused, more paying attention, more in tune, because it's going to be really about the money now, you know what I'm saying? But back then I was young, you know what I'm saying? Just learning life, you know, I was a fake drug dealer for a second, you know what I'm saying? You know, I went to HBCU, you know what I'm saying? Got in a couple shootouts, nigga, learned the ways of the streets, nigga. All in college while I still get the degree. That's the thing. But nah, that's not what college is about. But it's a good way to learn life, man. I learned a lot of things in college, man. You got to learn who you can trust. You can't trust everybody. Niggas is out to get you. You got to be careful how you move. Because if you're not moving right, somebody going to be peeping your moves, come up on you. You know what I'm saying? You can't be friends with everybody. You know what I'm saying? Because everybody don't deserve your energy. You feel me? I'm getting distracted again. I'm going to start looking at myself like, dang, look good, girl. I want some of your brown sugar. Ooh. All right. So the next one is going to be the last one we're going to talk about is employment discrimination. So another way that we have, we are kept under the living medium is through employment. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of black people in the world that smoke weed. And what is the main drug test that these jobs want? Marijuana. I don't know why the people don't just eliminate that shit off the forms. Because people that smoke weed and go to work high do the best work. Okay, I'm just here to tell you. Not those who drive. You can't smoke and drive your mind. You can be focused, but no. I don't approve that. And if you got to drive, you should be getting tested. You know what I'm saying? But because you're dealing with other people. So I ain't talking about if you got to drive your shit, but if you got to drive other people's stuff, you should be, inebriated like that. But if you can handle it, cool. But, discrimination in the workplace, people get discriminated based on their name. You know what I'm saying? I know I personally, this is not fake. I actually know this young lady. This is actually her name. I know a young lady named La Bonita. She's from Southeast. You know what I'm saying? That is her real name. So she has a good job now. Getting that bag, you feel me? Good government job. You know what I'm saying? But I can only imagine growing up, the type of discriminations that people would have against her based on her name. They look at that name. They do like this. Nope, we not. Hey, stop this shit up. We is not about to hire nobody with a name, Lob, anything. You know what I'm saying? So they do a lot of discriminations based on names, huh? Yep, that's why my parents named me Sabrina. Thanks to my managers. Gotta keep reiterating that. Yeah, they wanted me to get a good job. You feel me? I'm so glad my parents didn't name me my middle name first and then my first name as the middle name. That would have been so not right. I'm glad my dad stuck his foot down. Nah, Mamacita, you gonna name my baby girl Sabrina, then the middle name. I thought I was gonna give y'all my middle name. Hell no. Y'all tripping. Y'all tripping. Y'all tripping. Y'all tripping. Oh, I ran out of bullets. My bad. I ain't getting y'all my middle name. But no, those are some ways that we are kept under, we are kept, the wealth gap is low. Those things right there. Now, until its abolishment in 1865, slavery legally prohibited black people from earning wages. Damn. 1865? That wasn't too long ago, people. 1865? Damn. Slavery legally, until its abolishment in 1865, slavery legally prohibited black people from earning wages. Now, could you imagine living up until 1865 and the white man told you cannot make no money? Well, why do you think there's an 8 times gap? And that's the reason why I do those 5 decades. That's 5 decades. Oh, humdinger. The manager, girl, she just connected the dots. That's why the gap is so huge. The decades. But white people don't believe we should have money. They actually believe we should be serving them. They think we should be slaves. They actually don't believe we should be wealthy like them. Why do you think all these rich black celebrities still getting racism? Ari Knox just got her ass arrested in Amsterdam because I'm sure some white Amsterdam colonizer, you know what I'm saying, said some out the way shit to Ari. And Ari being from DC, not having it popped off immediately on her motherfucker. What you talking about? But that's why and Oprah billionaire, she's still getting racism to this day. You talk about. So that's why it's a big gap, because until 1865, they didn't even want us making no money. That's 5 decades right there. That's the reason why the average white family's wealth is 8 times higher. 8 times higher, man, than the average black family. That's why, shout out to Big Meech, free Larry Hoover, free Big Meech. Shout out to those guys, man, because, honestly, back in the day, you actually had to do that type of shit because the white man wasn't giving black people no opportunity to rise unless you was an Uncle Tom ass nigga. You know what I'm saying? You shucking and jiving and shit. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to all my members. I like to call them my fraternity and sorority members of the streets. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? Shout out to y'all, those that gave back to the community, those that established generational wealth, you know what I'm saying, in their families, and they use the drug money, you know what I'm saying, to wash it clean. You know what I'm saying? I salute y'all, because I understand. Doing this research, it pissed me off, actually. I know y'all can see the vein in my neck. It pissed me off to see that white people are making 8 times more. It's like I did a paper, right, in school, and my racist ass professor, Dr. DeForest, failed me on the paper because I wrote about the African American experience. And in my paper, which I had to take to the dean, let me tell you, I had to take this shit to the dean, who was black. Shout out to my dean. Boo boo. She read it over and gave me a C. I take that. That's passing. Boo. You know what I'm saying? My man gave me an F though. So this is not F work, nigga. A C or B shit right here. Okay. So I wrote about the African American experience, and I was talking about how, in our society or in our culture, it's like where black people are pushed to do, like entertainment, athleticism, you know what I'm saying? We're not teaching our kids to be logistics, you know what I'm saying? And in this book I read was, Walt Whitman. Walt Whitman is called A Green Leaf. I believe that's the title of the book. And he was just basically talking about how, blacks aren't teaching, their children about being mathematicians, engineers, logistics. Those type of people right there that I'm naming, those are people that actually change the world. They have the ability to change the narrative for society. You know what I'm saying? Why you think the black women that helped NASA out was so bumping? You know what I'm saying? Because black people, they mathematics. Without the black people brains and the seeing new shit that the colonizers could not see, these niggas would not be going to the moon, putting the monkey on the moon. The black women did that for them. They used mathematics. They changed the culture, the world. And there's another black boy, he just invented a new way to count to 4 or something. You know what I'm saying? So we like that. We vicious. Now, what did I say? Until it's about following Following emancipation, laws continue to marginalize Black folks by restricting their freedoms and denying them opportunities. So when you're thinking about marginalizing a whole culture, that means that you are red taping their lives. You're telling them we're gonna build projects. Guess what projects are? You know what I'm saying? It's for the colonizers to put you in like some type of experiment to see how the strongest can, like almost natural selection type shit. That's what they put all these buildings and these and pile people on top of people. You know what I'm saying? To keep them down, for them to have no hope, you know what I'm saying? And now this generation, they like, I'm a project baby, I'm from the Jets, you know what I'm saying? Roaches and rats. You know what I'm saying? We glorify that, but really we is in a science project with these colonizers. You know what I'm saying? They try to see how many we gonna kill each other, all to do the genocide shit. All that, you know what I'm saying? That's how they're doing it. So restricting their freedoms and denying them opportunities. They don't give Black people the same opportunities. Well, maybe now, but still there's some red marginalization within that. You know what I'm saying? So they was restricting their freedoms and denying them opportunities. So what one white person can get in a loan, a Black person probably could never get. You know what I'm saying? Now, these are questions that I had for Black Corman, but he's not here. So we're gonna skip on to 8 ways to become financially responsible. So again, I want to thank you guys for tuning in and tapping in with me. Shout out to StreamYard, shout out to YouTube, shout out to my man Berner from Cali, who was diagnosed with cancer, man. I'm praying to God that you pull through. My bucket list is to have you on my show, and I hope that you see this podcast, or something like that. And maybe we can link up, you know what I'm saying? Get that keep that west to the East Coast flavor going, you feel me? But he's coming out with something that'll help you not be high. Yeah, some next level shit, you know what I'm saying? Oh, also shout out to the Maryland Elite, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to the Hit Squad. Hit Squad! Hit them so hard, make their mama say, oh, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to the young kings, young queens. Shout out to the homie. She's a young lady, played for the Hit Squad. Vicious. Now, because I like spotlighting. Oh yeah, and shout out to Hood Court TV. Yeah, she is an attorney in Atlanta, Georgia, who has her own show. It's Hood Court TV. She is the highest paid judge next to Judge Judy. You know what I'm saying? So y'all make sure y'all tap in on YouTube. Just type in Hood Court TV, or y'all can follow on Instagram at Hood Court TV. Easy. Shout out to Tiffany M. Simmons, and the M is for money. You feel me? Now, 8 ways to become financially responsible. Let's throw the hand claps. Because we need this. You're getting this information live, on the spot, from TTRLA. Number 1, this is the easy one. Live within your means. Hello, let's throw the hand claps. Let's throw the hand claps. Let's throw the hand clap. They don't understand. Hello? Who's that? I don't want that. All right, sorry. Jehovah's Witness. Today's Tuesday. I don't even know why they're banging on the door. Now, live within your means. What does that mean? You have to, when I sold cars, right? I was a bomb salesperson. I kind of miss selling cars, but when I relocate, I might get back into the business because that's my thing. I love that. Boy, selling a car, woo! Does something to me because I'm being honest with my people. Getting them the greatest deals. Ow! All right, now, this is what I had to tell a lot of my clients when I sold cars. You have to distinguish your wants versus your needs, right? Because sometimes when we living in the moment, or when we, not really being financially responsible, we tend not to prioritize what's necessary. You know what I'm saying? So living within your means is actually, not overspending. So if you're a person that is working a job that pays you Let's just throw a number out there. $14 an hour. And maybe you do about 40 hours a week. So you probably bring it home every 2 weeks. You probably bring it home maybe roughly about 600, maybe 7 if you kick in, if you don't clock out for your break like I never do. You know what I'm saying? Those add up. Okay, let me tell you. So if you do that, you probably bring in like 600. So that's about 1,200. You know what I'm saying? So every 1,200 every month, it's not really. You see, I just broke that. That's not even living out here, man. The minimum wage in America, period, should be $30 an hour. Okay, because the fuck gas is about to be $5. Why is they still paying people $5, $6, $7, $10, $13, $14, $15, $16 an hour? It should be 18 and up, nigga. Because it's high as shit to live. We paying for ed. They got us paying, they taxing the ed. Nigga. The white man so greedy, they taxing the ed, nigga. The water, nigga. How we getting charged for water and breathing? Those are 2 necessities you need to live. I'm getting sidetracked. I'm sorry. I told y'all these white people, boy, they sent me on a tangent. I know. I think that's funny. It ain't funny. Now, live within your means. That means, not overspending. Making sure that you prioritize your rent, car note, car insurance. You know what I'm saying? Maybe you got credit card bills. You know what I'm saying? Once you get that out of the way, then you can see what you got left. And with what you got left, you have to make a decision. Do I want to blow it all right now? Or do I want to put it to the side in a savings account? Now, let me tell you something about having a savings account. Savings account is good. However, it does not benefit you or your money. Your money sitting in a savings account is not multiplying unless you got some type of savings account that the people put your savings in stock and flip it for you and then give you the profit. You know what I mean? But when you're trying to when you're saving money, you always want to reinvest your money, your extra money. You want to reinvest it. Like my man said, crypto. You got other stock. You know what I'm saying? Stock is always good to get into. They got these NFTs and stuff like that. So you always want to make your money work for you. It's not always beneficial. Not saying that you should not put it in a savings account. Don't think I'm saying that. But it's not always beneficial because, you know what I'm saying, you dig into that joint, dig. And before you know it, that bitch at zero. Just trust me. I know. I've done it. I've did it. Just got over it. You feel me? So that means live on less than you make. With the white people, guess what? Joe Jobs, what's the nigga name? Joe? What's his name? Joe Jobs, that's the nigga name? Joe Jobs, Bill Gates, Warren Buffett, all of them living under their means. You gotta live like you broke until you are in a comfortable enough position to, ball out here and there. You know what I'm saying? For real, unless you got 30 million in the bank, I'm talking about check-ins, you shouldn't be out here doing nothing. You should be living under your means. You understand me? So number 2 is know how to budget. Price track. Get generic brands. Be a thrifter. There's nothing wrong with that. All these young people now, they buying the Balenciagas. They buying the what's the V joint? Blown joint. They getting the all these expensive ass shit. Instead of buying things that's going to be beneficial to them, you know what I'm saying? They want to look good for the moment. They trying to impress the internet. Some people only buy these expensive clothes just to wear on the internet to take a picture in and they take that shit back. You're like, damn, where that outfit at that you had on Instagram, girl? Don't even know they took that shit back, got their money back. Be faking. People be faking. There ain't nothing wrong with fake. Sometimes you got to fake it till you make it. You know what I mean? But you got to budget. If you want fake, at least budget and fake. You know what I'm saying? Excuse me. You want to do a price check. If it's outside of what you are making, if it's 2 times what you are making at your job, you don't need it. It's 1. Number 3, save for emergencies. When I was selling cars, I was taught this. You got to have a nest egg. You got to save for emergencies. That is important. Anything can happen. You see this pandemic? That shit just came out of the fuck nowhere. I'm sorry for cursing, y'all. That joint just came out of nowhere. And if people were being responsible or they had the knowledge to be responsible, people would have nest eggs and had money set aside for the just in case. You know what I'm saying? Because you never know. When I sold cars, my GM Paul DeBola, shout out to Paul DeBola, wherever you are, hey, holla at me if you're looking for me. Holla at me. It's a nice white man. I know I was talking about mad shit about the white people, but this is a good white man. You know what I'm saying? He gave me an opportunity because I was wilding. He gave me an opportunity because I was a seller. You feel me? White man love when a black person can sell for them and make them money. You understand me? All right. Now, save for the future. You always got to do that. You know, anything can happen, especially when I was selling cars. You know, you may have a month that's crazy. You may have a month that you made maybe 10 bands, which I seen. Nigga, I was making money. Nigga, I was making like 10 bands a month. I was car salesman for 8 years. If you ask me now, where's all that money? In the air, gone to the wind. God got it. I don't know. I wasn't saving for emergencies. I wish I was. I wish I knew about. I wish I wasn't scared when I had this client of mine tell me to invest in stock, $50. He just said, give me $50. He'd invest the stock in for me. I wish I would have took, you know, but I had that knowledge. I'm scared. I'm thinking about stock is like gambling. It is, but it's not. It's a little bit more safer, but it is risky, but you got to know what you're doing. Just like when you're gambling. I mean, same thing, but different benefits. You feel me? So number 4, we have save for the future. We got life insurance, real estate, stock. You got to be able to prepare yourself for the future. So if you want to be financially free when you get older, young people, if you want to be in a position where, you know, you're not working for somebody, you're working for yourself, you got to make sure that you are saving for the future. Invest in life insurance. Shout out to my cousin, Life Insurance Calvin. He gets you the good rates. I wish I could remember his Instagram. I think it's My Lord Israel. My Lord Israel, but it's like it's look like it say Israel. So follow him on Instagram. Tell him True Talk TTRLA sent you. Sorry for burping, y'all. Tell him TTRLA sent you. You always want to have good life insurance. And shout out to Kimmy too. Kimmy does life insurance. Damn, I should have had, but she's busy doing life insurance right now, doing her businesses. So, but you always want to have good life insurance, man, because your life insurance can be beneficial for you if you don't die. You know what I'm saying? Because life insurance really is for you to live, not for you to die. Okay, it is for you to die, but not right away when your time comes. Not, you know, because you out here tripping, doing stupid shit. Now you want to pay your bills on time. That's easy. That's number. What's that number? Pay your bills on time. That's number 5. Cinco. 5. Pay your bills on time. Some people like to prioritize going to the club before they got paying their rent. Now they on Instagram doing a GoFundMe because they about to get their shit kicked out. You got to prioritize wants versus need. Do I want a place to live do I want a roof over my head? Or do I want to go party with Yo Gotti or Fat Gleesh or IDK or Corday? You know what I mean? Shout out to Corday, man. He did a wonderful vlog. You know what I'm saying? That was wonderful. Make sure y'all check out Corday and all his music. Shout out to him. You know, it's free Simba, bitch. Okay, so number 6 is you should check your credit report. It's good to check your credit report, not all the time, but you want to do it yearly. Checking your credit report, huh? You should check it all the time. My manager just said you should check it all the time, but I was under the impression that checking your credit all the time generates soft points.
There's no points. You don't do no points for checking your credit report. When someone does a hard pull to give you credit, that's when there's but you can check your credit anytime. It doesn't do anything.
Oh, okay. That's to the hand part. That's why she's my manager. You know what I'm saying? Always keeping me in line. Now scratch what I said. Checking it once a year. You want to check your credit all the motherfucking time, okay? Because you need to know who you owe. I just checked my credit the other day.
What if someone's using you, taking stuff out in your name?
Yeah. What if people use it? Not just who you owe. What if people are fraudulently using your identity to get PPP loans? They out here getting racks and racks on your name. You ain't got $1. You want to make sure you check your credit report on that. And credit report, just checking your credit report just keeps you abreast of what's going on in your life. because those things that you owe people, they're gonna come back to haunt you. So you better pay it. Okay. Number 7, learn how to shop for insurance. So when you're learning how to shop for insurance, you don't just go with the first insurance. This is car insurance, house insurance, insurance on your life, on your bike, any type of insurance. You want to make sure that you are doing your due diligence and your research to get the right things, you know what I'm saying, to get the right insurance for yourself. And the last one is going to be learn how to control your spending habits. Y'all, let me throw the hand claps. It's crazy. I actually had a spending addiction. When I was selling cars, y'all, I was addicted to buying tennis shoes. I bought all the tennis shoes. Every time they came out, nigga, I spent $600 on some phone posits. On some phones. Nigga, you gotta control your spending habits. If you don't want it, if you don't need it, I mean, if you want it, you probably don't need it. You know what I'm saying? And if you need it, you probably can't get nothing else. All right. So you want to just make sure that you are protecting your spending habits. You want to make sure that you are, not out here just frivolously throwing money. Cook in sometimes. Don't always be going out ordering the Uber Eats and all this. You want to cook in. It's better when you cook in that way, because this is what I told. Because thanks to my manager, she been getting me hip because I'm a little ratchet a little bit. I'm sorry. However, when you go out, you got to tip people. Tipping is how these servers eat. You know what I'm saying? Now, don't tip if they're giving you bad service. Still tip them, but tip them on the low end. But when you go out, you get good service, you got to tip. And you always want to tip black people. Just for my black people that wasn't taught nothing, like myself. I wasn't taught these things, okay? There's no offense to my parents. They did their best with me. I'm my own person. Now, but this is what I learned. Bare minimum of tips. This is for my brothers and sisters out there. 15%.
18.
No, she tripping.
18%.
8 is 15% is the low end. Then it goes 18. Then you go 22. My manager, when she go out to eat, she be tipping good. Okay, I go to 15. I start with 15%. Now, if I really like you gotta give me exceptional service. My manager is she's getting triggered right now, but disregard. I do 15%, okay? Throw the hand claps. 15% is good, but if you're great, I'll definitely give you more. But going out with my manager has taught me a lot. You know what I'm saying? You always want to show love to, your people who serve your food. You know what I mean? You want to do that. Now, we coming to the end of the show. I'm gonna play a few commercials for y'all.
The better you feel, the more you drink. The better you feel, the more you drink. The better you feel. More.
Oh, sorry about that, y'all.
There's always somebody that you love that won't listen. You could save them so much trouble if they would just listen. but they just will not listen. There's always that person that you're in a relationship, maybe a friend, maybe a daughter, maybe a spouse, maybe a parent, doesn't matter who it is. They are determined to do it their way, and they won't hear you until after they bump their head. And I think the prodigal son reminds us of the wisdom of waiting and the wisdom of timing and the wisdom of being sensitive to the fact that you're not ready yet. If God had meant for you to have it sooner, you would have it sooner. He knows when, he knows how, he knows who, he knows what's yours. And if it's yours, it's still.
Praise the Lord, church. Praise the Lord. This is your favorite deaconess. Yes, it is. This is Deaconess Cato. And I'm the matriarch. Sorry for the stuttering. Now, I would like to say, last Sunday, the pastor told me to tell all the young people that they cannot be in the back. This Sunday is the same message, amen. We do not want no children in the back of the church. We need all the young people receiving the Lord's word. We need y'all to come to the front. Parents, you too are not allowed to be in the back. We need you guys to be up front receiving the Lord's message with your children. The kids do what they see. If they see you in the back, they can't get God's word. Amen. Amen. Now also, on the morning announcements, someone has taken Reverend Lawson's cane. Last Sunday, he had it sitting right here on the front bleachers. I'm on the front pews with me. Sorry I said bleachers. I was at my baby's football game the other day. Go Chargers. Now someone removed Deacon Lawson's cane from the front of this pew here. It was sitting right here beside me. What you say? What you say, Pastor? Oh, okay. Praise the Lord. Look at God. Right as I was about to shame the devil. Amen. The pastor informed me that Reverend Lawson's cane was not stolen. He actually forgot it in the bathroom at Walmart. And one of the Walmart employees knows Reverend Lawson. And so they brought it to church. Amen. Everybody say, thank you, Walmart. All right. Amen. All right. We're going to keep it moving. We have a wonderful guest pastor coming from Southside, Southeast, located in Congress Heights. All right. Amen. I didn't even know they produce pastors out there, but amen. I know he's going to give us a good word today. All right. Now, before I let the guest pastor take the lead, take the elm, as they say. Mr. Benny, I didn't tell you to turn the music. Mr. Benny, this is not the music that we said play now. Mr. Benny, hold up. I'm sorry, church. Let me get back to him. Hey, man. Y'all already know what it is, man. I thank you guys for tuning in with me, man. I appreciate you guys tuning in each and every Tuesday. This is Taco Tuesday. Shout out Long Live PJ, man. Shout out to his mom, Tiffany, man. Long live Meatball. Long live Dino De Niro, man. You already know it's free motherfucking Simba. Silly free, you feel me? That's how we do it each and every Tuesday, man. My man gonna be home soon, inshallah, man. Thank you to the judge for letting him touch down sooner. You already know I never go an episode without telling my beautiful woman I love her. She's the sugar to my spice and everything right. You know what I'm saying? She keep me in order and keep me in line. And I just thank God for blessing her with me. You know what I'm saying? Hey, and thank you to my sponsors out there for tapping in with me, man. Shout out to Chevron. This is a special wine by my mother, Armida Cato. Shout out to Armida Cato. Shout out to my brother, man. Shout out to Big Loogie Gang. You feel me? We out here. I'm a skater now. You know what I'm saying? I hurt my leg, but I'm going to be back doing kick flips and shit. You know what I'm saying? So this is a great show. Shout out to Black Corn, man. Shout out to my cousin, Nene. Thank y'all for tuning in, man.
Shout out to Cabo Heights, Big 41, Big Gang. Oh no, Big Fraternity Sorority members. No gang, no gang. Big Sorority 41 though. Shout out to Rich Shooters, Long Live Lenny, man. I already know what it is. Oh, sorry. I need y'all to. I need to make sure y'all follow me on Instagram. I'm tripping. Thank you to my manager. Make sure y'all follow me on Instagram. That's treetop_radio LA. And make sure y'all follow my other page, my personal page. That's big_homie smiles 41 backup page. Make sure y'all check that out. I appreciate y'all tuning in, man. Free something.
Yeah. Say, man, it's Treetop Radio LA.